December 31st, 2023. It's just a few minutes till 2024. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! 2024 is here, and I remember thinking, alright, this is the new year, this is a clean slate, I'm gonna act perfectly from now on, whatever that means. Just a few days later, school began and I got caught up in my usual daily life. There's nothing inherently special about a new year. If you think about it and really break it down, humans have just created the concept of time for structure and order. It is, however, a great opportunity, as many people use it, to review what you're doing in life and maybe make a few changes. 2024 was an incredible year for me, but if I think back about the progress I made, I feel a little bit disappointed. I didn't have a plan or any desired direction. Apart from having learned from my own mistakes, I've done quite a bit of research about the success of New Year's resolutions, and I'd like to share these 5 rules with you in this short video in a fraction of the time that it took me to research this. Number 1, set resolutions you actually want. Before you think about keeping a resolution, you have to make it. What do I actually want out of life? What do I enjoy? How do I want to earn my living? These questions are really necessary so you don't just go with the typical, I'll buy myself a gym membership and go 4 times a week. Social media is constantly telling you what to do. People are constantly posting about their New Year ideas, and so it's not actually that easy to tell anymore what you actually want. I recommend just writing down your thoughts as they come and just see where you go with that. Journaling. You don't have to build an online business or start taking cold plunges like every other guy on the internet. Number 2, set clear milestones. You should aim high, but the higher you aim, the more important it is that you have a clear roadmap. If, let's say, the goal for this YouTube channel would be to reach 100,000 subscribers by the summer of 2025, we might set a first goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers by the end of January. Let's say that then we're at 700 subscribers by the end of January. Well, then you have to rethink your goal. That doesn't mean completely ditching your original long-term goal, but it's much smarter to set intermediary goals. Otherwise, what ends up happening is you're gonna be really motivated at that beginning, you're gonna work hard, you might even make some considerable progress, but at some point you'll just stop. You're probably thinking, and I would too, I don't need motivation, you know, I drive off of discipline over motivation. Yes, and I agree, I trust that you're a very disciplined individual, but I don't think you'll stop out of laziness. I think you might just stop because you're not as committed anymore. You think an SMMA, for example, is gonna make you more money than a YouTube channel. Number 3, avoid perfectionism. I'm gonna keep this section short because you probably already know what I'm gonna say. You slip up, you make a mistake, you're not perfect, and because you have no plan, all it takes is one little crack and the whole thing crumbles. This is also heavily tied to my last point, and just don't expect a linear journey. Number 4, write them down. A Harvard business study found that 3% of graduates from their MBA who had their goals written down ended up earning 10 times as much as the other 97% put together. In a study conducted by Dr. Gail Matthews at Dominican University, participants who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them than those who didn't write them down. If you write down your goals, you'll be more likely to achieve them, statistically speaking. Number 5, tell other people. You might think, oh no, I'll just work in silence to surprise everyone with the results. Let the results talk. Which is fine, but I recommend telling your family and or friends. If you tell your friends in a serious context, not like when you're joking around, I'm gonna get jacked for this summer, one of, if not both things will happen. 1, your friends will tease you if you don't make it. 2, you'll feel embarrassed, even if they don't say anything, that they know that you wanted to get jacked and you didn't do it. This happened to me in 2022 in the negative way, I guess. I think we all had that phase as kids where you thought push-ups and sit-ups was all we needed to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So then I told a few of my friends, and I quote, I'm gonna get ripped for this summer. This was in like March or April, so it was a bit late anyways. Even though I started doing the push-ups, I obviously wasn't ripped in the summer. And you know, of course, I got a lot of, not heat, but like jokes for that, and it really pissed me off to the point where after the summer holidays, I actually started going to the gym. So you see here, even though I actually failed, it had a very positive impact. Thank you so much for watching, and to make this video more worthwhile, please now consider these 5 points I've just made. Find resolutions that you actually want, set clear goals, avoid perfectionism, write them down, and possibly tell some other people. It would genuinely make our day if you subscribed at this point in our small channel of around 300 subscribers. Genuinely, we're happy with every single person that subscribed. Every time we open YouTube Studio and we see that that number has gone up by 1 or 2. Also, please leave a comment. We always get back to you guys down there, and you know, talk to other people maybe. That would be fantastic. We wish you a fantastic new year, and yeah, Happy New Year.